Hi friends, it's James and welcome back to my channel. So what's this all about, being able to control your PC via your phone? Well, let me explain. So then, there's some situations where you might not be able to access your mouse or keyboard to control your PC. So let's say you have a massive flat screen TV up on your wall, but instead of having like a cable box connected to it or like a Now TV stick, you have a PC connected. And that means if you're sitting on your sofa, you're not going to be able to use a wired keyboard or mouse. Unless, of course, the cable's really long. But anyway, that can get messy with all those wires. Or maybe in your case, like me, you have your monitors that are connected up to your PC on your desk and you want to watch YouTube videos on them, but you don't want to sit at your desk and you want to sit away from it, either like maybe on a comfy chair or your bed, but you don't want to keep getting up to skip a video, skip an ad. You just want to be able to sit in one place and enjoy it. So what options do you have to prevent yourself from having to get up each time you want to change the video or do something on your PC from a distance? Well then, you could go out and buy a wireless keyboard and mouse. However, that costs money and not particularly ideal. So then, I present to you a completely free solution. So what is this free solution that I hear you ask? Well then, it's basically where you use your phone as a controller. You use your phone as a mouse and a keyboard. So how does it work? Well then, you install an app on your phone as well as a piece of software on your PC. You then connect your PC or laptop to the same Wi-Fi network as your phone. And then when you do this, you open up your app on the phone and it will connect to the software on your PC. And then this will allow you to control the mouse and the keyboard from your phone. So then, enough of me rambling on about this. Why don't I show you it in action? And then I'll show you how to set it up on your computer and phone. So then, look at this. I've got no mouse or keyboard plugged in. I've just unplugged it. But look at this. I've currently got the app open on my phone and watch this. Look, I'm able to move the mouse on my computer without me having actually a mouse or a keyboard plugged in. I mean, this is so cool. So let's say, for example, you're on YouTube and you want to search for a video with a specific title. Well then, you can use the app to move your mouse and then click on the search bar. And then also within inside of the app, you can use the keyboard to type, and this will type on the search bar on your computer. It's literally like you have a mouse and keyboard plugged into your computer, but actually it's on your phone. It is just so cool. Now that's pretty cool. So now let me show you how to set it up on your phone and computer or laptop. So let's just dive straight in. On the App Store on either your iPhone or Android, go to the search and search for remote mouse and then click enter. Give it a second to load, and then you want to click this one. It'll have a green icon and it'll look like this. You want to go ahead and install it. On your PC or laptop, open up your browser and go to a website called remotemouse.net. You'll be brought to a page that will look like this. You want to go ahead and click on the Get Now button. It's going to open up this pop-up. You then want to come down to step 2. And you want to choose the operating system you're currently using. So if you're on a Windows PC, choose Windows. If you're on Mac, then choose Mac. However, if you're on Linux, then choose Linux. When you click it, it will start to install the file. Wait for it to install and then click it to open it. Once opened, it will look something like this. You want to select your preferred language and then click OK. Give it a few seconds to load. Then it's going to ask you if you want to create a desktop shortcut. That is up to you. Then you want to click next and it's going to go ahead and install it. And there you go, it's already installed. Very quick, very simple. Then you want to just click finish And now all you need to do is to open it up. So if you clicked on create a desktop shortcut, then you can double click to open it up. It's going to ask you this, that's fine, just click yes. There you go, it's already in use, and that's a good thing because we just wanted to test that it was working. So now that we know it's working, if we come down to our taskbar, you could see here that we have got the remote mouse icon, and this means it's running. So if we click it, it's going to open up a box like this, and it will show you your IP here and a QR code when you click that, and we use this later. So in the app, there's the option for you to enter an IP address. You can enter the IP address that is shown here. It is unfortunately blurred, but that is just due to privacy reasons. So you now know where you can find your IP address and a QR code. By the way, the QR code is just another way to connect your phone to the computer. You want to go to settings and make sure that run the program and Windows Start is selected, and that is it. That is everything. You can also set a password if you want to. And that is everything that we need to do on our computer. So now if we head back to our phone, we can enter the IP address and it should connect, or we can scan the QR code which will appear when we click this button. I'm not going to click it again because of privacy reasons. Let's head back to the phone. Once installed and opened, it will look something like this. This main area on the screen here is where you actually control the mouse. You can use your fingers to swipe around, and this in turn will control your computer. Down at the bottom you've got different options, so for example like function control, also a keyboard, so you could type on your computer. But yeah, there's so many different features here for you to use. But how do you actually connect your phone to the computer? Well, then at the top here, you want to come to this bar. If you click it, it will open up a box like this. Your computer should pop up where it says, on my screen here, where it says no computer detected. The reason it's not showing my computer is because my computer is actually currently turned off. If for some other reason it's not appearing here, what you can do is you can click the plus in the top right and connect by IP, and you can enter the IP that's shown on the page, on the box that I just showed you on your computer, or you can scan the QR code, which I also just showed you where you can get that from. But let's say none of those don't work, then you can follow the FAQ where they suggest some potential things that you could do to get it to work. But it's amazing, this app. Literally, it is so cool. So now that brings us to the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, please do consider smashing the like button, as it would really help it out in the YouTube algorithm. And while you're down there, please do consider subscribing. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next video. See ya!